The Captains. This movie is on Don Richie TV, and the movie features Frederick, Leonard, and Sandra Okunzuwa. Now, with this one, The Captains, it talks about two lovely people who are lying to each other that they are rich. The girl deceived the guy that she is a minister's daughter and owns everything in Lagos. Then we have this guy who is also lying to the girls, claiming that he is a business tycoon and who owns a lot of properties overseas, only to deceive each other, marry, and realize that, oops, this was just lamba to lamba. So, yeah, they are not married. So, what now happens to all the lies they did just to ensure that they enriched themselves, but at the end, they didn't get that. Yeah, so that's what the movie called The Two Captains kind of show us here. Now, let me start off by saying that this movie is just a replica, a photocopy, the same movie as the one showing on B Daniels TV. Is called Till Lies Do Us Part. So yeah, it's the same thing, till lies do us part, the captains, the same idea, the same storyline, the same plot twist. Everything is just the same, guys. So if you want that one and you want to watch this one, fair enough, but it's still the same thing. So let's talk about the characters in the movie. Let's start with Frederick Leonard. With him, this guy, a lot of people are beginning to question his character, especially when he's acting mean, rude, and very rich Odogu, who is just condescending. A lot of people are beginning to question why he's always acting that kind of role in his movies or in other movies that he acts. Now, here is a different one because he was poor, he was a driver, then again acting as a rich young man who pretending to just make sure that he gets a living out of these lies that he has embarked on. Frederick was really entertaining here. The scriptwriter did a good job on this movie. I think the scriptwriter did an amazing job because Frederick lines were entertaining and funny. Even Sandra's script was also funny, so I think I have to give props to the script writer. This kind of made this movie a more fun and more comic one. They were not too serious. Basically, they were not too serious in the movie due to their script. So I think that is what made this movie a standout or a better one, or should I say more entertaining one. So yeah, Frederick was really entertaining. His script was perfect. His acting was perfect, especially when he discovered that, oops, now this is a lie, this is that reality, this is like we lie to each other, so let's bear the let's bear the consequences together. That was a really good one right there. There's Sandra was also very entertaining. Again, the scriptwriter did a good job on this project or on this movie. Sandra was really fun to see. When they switch back to the pigeon and they realized that they were lying to each other, that aspect of this movie was the entertaining part. So when they were lying, deceiving each other, that was not something I was looking forward to. The part where they all had to realize that they were lying, those were the part that was interesting. Sandra was fun to watch. Then we talk about their costume. Their costume was also beautiful. Their costume was really beautiful. How they pretended to be rich, the cars they were driving, that was a top-notch props right there. I think that was a very perfect addition or acting. And then the special part is when they did the wedding, the court wedding. I did not expect to see that. I thought they were just going to jump right into marriage like they usually do on YouTube. So when I saw the marriage ceremony, which of course they let us know that they were going to do something quiet, So seeing them at the registrar and taking photo shoot, actually they made an effort. So I think I'll give it to the production team, and they did an amazing. So yeah, making us see the wedding, whatever, was a good addition. Then we talk about their best friends. Frederick Leonard's best friend, he was really, really like typical best friend who you know that your friend is going to land himself in big trouble. You advise, they don't take it, you leave them. That was Frederick's best friend. Then Sandra's best friend as well. She played this good best friend, advising girl, best friend. She did really well. I think they made her character very soft because on a norm, after you give your advice to your friend and they insult you, they do whatever they want to do to you, you don't take them back. You hardly take them back. But they actually made her character a very supportive, friend who would do everything for you, despite how you were being rude and very bad to them. They still take you back as good friend that they are. That's what the character is, and I think I love her character very much. Sweet, she was confident. She was, I mean, even in her scene that she didn't have much scene, she was really confident. Now let's talk about the costume in general. Costume in general was top notch. The ladies' wigs were on point. Then the guys, especially when Frederick was acting as Rich, his costume was on point. I didn't even know where he got all those costumes. Or they made us believe that he was wearing. How did he get all those costumes? Because they made us believe he didn't have money. So how did he get all this? He was borrowing money from his friend, I think. So I think they nailed that. The costume wise, was perfect. Even with Sandra as well, her costume was really good. The cars they used in this movie was very good. When they became poor, their costume changed totally. That was also on point as well. Their costume, the environment showed that they were poor. I think they nailed that as well. Least I even forget, there was a woman they rented. Frederick rented a woman to represent her as his mom, pressuring him to marry. That woman was superb. The woman can act. I'm like, she was so dramatic, like a typical African mother who want their old son to go, their old child to get married. She was stopping. Like her acting was just, she was acting in acting. I don't know if you guys get that. They rented her to come and act, and her acting was top notch. I really love her character so much. That was really good. And lastly, one thing I want to question is when the boss came back from his trip, and Frederick just said he wanted to quit because he wanted to start his own family. I'm trying to ask. So the boss didn't notice anything in the house that has changed in regard to the driver using his car or using his house to do whatever. Like the man didn't notice anything. Why? How was that possible? Okay, so yeah, that was a little bit question mark I had. But yeah, the movie itself is very entertaining and very interesting. This was done very well. I think I enjoyed it. Rating it, I'm going to rate it 6/10. The captains showing on Don Richie TV. If you haven't seen it yet, I mean, if you're interested, you should do what to watch it. You will definitely love this one. The comedy aspect was top notch, which made this one very entertaining. And the cinematography was also a bit questionable, but the acting and comedy, everything was just top notch. So that will make up for the cinematography. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.